Yo guys, what's going on? Anthony C, the Purple Cushman, Big Ant TV, PK Media Inc., P Cushman Productions, and you know how we do it. I'm over here doing my thing like I always do with my friend Danger Close 1020. Go live on Twitch. I'm gonna be posting tons of links always on the stream to keep it going. Let's go over to him and let's start it up, guys. Oh, I think I got quite a bit of stuff, so let's go. Let's see. We're trying to. We'll get the hang of it. It's just gonna take a little bit.
What is that?
Just trying to get the intros and all that stuff down more better. So let's go to
yes.
And then let's go to there and then.
Are you live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm switching since my YouTube is non-existent right now. The live portion of it, I shall entertain myself on yours.
Alright guys, so go over here to my buddy on Twitch channel. Close at 20, the host.
73 subscribers, yay! You have 773 subscribers. Good shit, man.
Alright guys, here's Danger Close 1020's Twitch link. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. I'll put like a bunch of them. That way they know. There you go, all of them.
You got like such a better view on your stream of what your OBS than I do from you. It doesn't seem too bad. Oh.
But I guess that's how. That's my first camera I bought for like $12. Webcam one or whatever.
Dude, Office Max is having a sale on webcams. Like the one I have, the 1080p.
What the hell? Look at that. I got him. He knows.
Yeah. 30 seconds. Okay. 10. Well, never mind on 30. And go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Danger Close here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. So yeah, I messed up the intro again, damn it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I messed up the intro. Welcome to Inferno Paranormal. I'm your host, Danger Close, and here with me always. Welcome to Inferno Paranormal. I'm your host, Danger Close. For some reason, I'm looking at his Twitch. For some reason, I'm looking at his him watching me on Twitch.
Oh, you know what?
Then him is Big Ant, the master of his stream.
Where's the other thing at?
What are you doing? Oh, there you go.
I put the window on the wrong one. My bad. Hold on. I got the OBS supposed to be on this screen, and the projected view is supposed to be over here. I got 4 monitors on right now, so 2 for the PC and 2 for the laptop.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. There it is.
There it is.
There we go. What's going on, Big?
Not much, guys. How's everyone going today?
Good. Welcome to Open Mic Wednesday, where we usually talk about whatever we want on Wednesday, no particular subject. Last Tuesday night stream, we sort of ended the stream a little early, but we wanted to discuss more about the conspiracy theory surrounding the California wildfires that are going on right now. And before we sink our grips into that, I just wanted to let the audience know, our hearts go out to the people who are affected by the fires in Southern and Northern California. There is a lot of devastation, and
it's really close to home. That's another one.
Yeah, it's very close to a town that we hold dear in our hearts. That in fact, that's where me and Big met. But like I said, before we go on, I just want to we got to keep in mind that real people have lost their lives in this thing, and real people have been affected. So, we just got to keep that in mind when we pursue this particular subject, because it's still going on as we speak.
Right.
It's ridiculous. That being said, in the last. Well, it's been an ongoing thing where the state of California, the people running the state of California, has just been working with their head up their ass. It shouldn't be this bad, it shouldn't get this bad.
No, definitely not.
Are
we going to talk about the D.E.W or no?
Oh no, actually, go ahead. I haven't seen the view. I gotta work.
D.E.W is the D.E.W.
Oh, D.E.W. I thought you said the view. I was like, what the hell is going on with the view again?
The directed ending weapon.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that in there in a second. I think so. I've been thinking about this the last couple of days on how this state is being run, and how the politicians that do run this state tend to care about lining their own pockets than the people who are putting money in their pockets.
Right.
And it's been an ongoing thing. We're worried about the state is more worried about migrants coming up in caravans, up to the border, when they should be focusing on their citizens being affected by the fire as we speak.
Right.
It's stupid. It's uncalled for and unnecessary. And even I read a tweet today by a comedian. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't say I just read a tweet. I saw a YouTube video on it. Who blames the president for this fire? How is that even possible? She had to evacuate her $1 million home. Ooh, sorry for the inconvenience.
Well, that's I do have sympathy for them, like I said, but if you want to be out there away from civilization and be away from everybody, like I said, a lot of the stuff that's happening. Like I'm so big in anti-government that the shootings and these fires and all that, they don't happen. You won't see it like in Compton. You won't see it in Phoenix. You won't see it in town. It's going to be in the outskirts always and away from shit.
Right.
Things are usually in always high class areas. Stuff is happening, and you know why? They could afford the guns. They could afford the stuff like that. They could afford the vacation. They could afford the woods and all that.
And it's kind of ironic. I wouldn't call it ironic. That's a bad choice of words. It's kind of funny at how majority of it happens in like California. If you saw the midterm elections, you would notice the red states tend to congregate up north. In fact, where these big fires are going on right now, and to the outskirts of LA, majority of it is red. This state is really red, and it's funny as how majority of this affects them more than anything. It's like I heard somebody say, you know, California, the reason the government who runs California, you gotta remember one thing, Chad. The U.S. government as a whole does not run a state. All right, each individual states are in charge of policing themselves. The U.S. government just allots funding, so you get federal and state. All right, so the federal, your taxes that are paid to federal go to the United States. Your taxes that pay for state go to your particular state, and it's supposed to help with you know, your state taxes are supposed to help with, you know, building those new schools, you know, fixing up the existing schools, parks, and paying all the government officials that's supposed to be taking care of this state. And that's the way it works. And then the U.S. government as a whole, your government taxes goes, and that particular tax, which is actually right now, this is the funny part. Your government tax is cheaper than your state tax, and I find that pretty funny. Anyway, you know, your taxes, you know, not to insult Chat's intelligence, your government tax goes and pays for your military, you know, pays for your vets like myself, to make sure that they got, you know, proper medical, and they're taking compensated for what they did for you,
right?
And you know, they use that money, which I disagree with, on a shit ton of foreign aid, which I totally disagree with. I mean, foreign aid is fine, but there's you know, they shouldn't be paying so much, and a lot of that was cut off in the last 2 years, to a lot of foreign aid, and they're trying to keep the money homebound, you know. But um, I am not anti-government. I'm anti-corruption, if that makes any sense. Because I work for the government. There's a lot of good people I know. I fought alongside them who worked for the government. You know, I'm not anti-United States. You know, we fought, and I say we as my brothers and sisters in arms, and we fought for whether you agreed with it or not, for you. And believe me when I say a lot of the shit that the left wing has been spouting out is bullshit. If it's a whole nother story when you see it firsthand. You see the bullshit, you see the lies, you see it, and you just gotta stand there and take it because that's your job. But then, you know, you get so filled
Okay.
with a lot of stuff that you know, a lot of this information that makes you think, you know, what are we doing? But it's not. We gotta focus on you, the people, and a lot of it did hit home, you know, during Obama's administration, on how corrupt the system is, how you're just you know, you're nothing,
Right.
you know, and excuse me, you know,
Right.
it sucks, you know. Everybody was like, you know, Hillary, Hillary, Hillary. If she was, I would have voted for her if she knew what the fuck she was doing. She didn't. She may have had experience, but she had shitty experience.
Checking the
And
audio. Good.
and it, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get. This is a paranormal podcast, but
Right.
the reason I bring that up is because of the fact that, okay, there's been a lot of talk going around from the conspiracy theorists, and big, you know, brought this to light, and they're saying the California wildfire fires were started by direct energy weapons. And for those who don't know what direct energy weapons is, it's lasers, pretty much lasers, high powered lasers, which you know, within the last, let's say, 10 years. When, when did I ever get my first laser pointer? Okay, you know, okay, in the last, you know, I'll say 10 years that lasers have gone through leaps and bounds, and high-powered lasers is the new age weapon. Um, One, you don't need any bullets, you don't need any gunpowder. All you need is a good battery source, and that is what has made, that is the missing link from turning these high-powered lasers from, you know, being operated on an airplane, which they can be done to this day, on a truck, to down to, say, you know, an assault rifle. Is the amount of energy it takes in our income, was it inability to have the power supply to turn a high powered laser from a big thing to a portable thing. And so anyway, the conspiracy is that the government or foreign government use the high powered lasers to a high powered laser, not lasers, laser, to start the California wildfire.
No, it's lasers, and there's more than two. Like
Lasers.
I was looking into quite a bit of it. There's, well, they say it also too. I think there's three things. They're doing harp. They're, you know, put the winds and pretty crazy. You know, they're making sure that people are evacuated, and then what's really going on is they're, you know, have you guys know what the smart meters are, right? You guys heard of smart meters? There's pretty much something like, just give you like a little box, so that way it'll let you know how much power, what's going where, and all that. It's like a little smart that checks everything, you know. Okay. The thing is that they have access to supposedly the smart meter, so from wherever they're at, they can actually go to your house and like turn up your voltage or whatever on your meter to the highest, and that's what people are saying. That's why you're seeing houses burn down. You're not seeing any trees or anything like that. Cars, anything else. Nature's surviving. Everything else that's not is dying. Right. So they're supposedly turning up the volume on their smart meters, and that's why a lot of houses are burning down, because, you know, one ember is coming here and it's burning this house, and then this house is being skipped and all that. They're like picking or something too, also. So, like I said, it's like I said, if you look at all the stuff, and also too, it's like there's nothing left, like 0.0 of anything. It's like dust, like completely, like it looks like it's like a earthquake or something, because everything's got so shook and apart. That's like just dust and all that. So if you just look at all the stuff, if you really look into it, it doesn't add up at all, not even close.
Yeah, I did some digging into it. Most of it is YouTube, because I work during the day, and my job requires me to work on vehicles, so I don't have time to peruse the internet, and not as much as I would like to.
Right.
But I have been listening to a lot of YouTubes. Listening to a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of the people who are putting forth conspiracy of the California, they're kind of out there. I buy it.
Hold on, I'll get back. I got to plug in my laptop again.
I buy it. I believe in it. Now, before I ask, you know, I'm going to repeat myself when Big gets back, because I want him to answer that question. Is you know, I get it. There's a lot of people in this world who hate this country, and a lot of people don't get that. They would tear down everything we have built here in this country, just because we have it better than they do. And yeah, we do. Believe me, we do. And people, I think, who live here take it for granted. They take what we have for granted, and it's stupid of them, because they wouldn't last a day in the world that I've seen. They wouldn't at all. Okay, so Big's back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, I buy. It's very plausible, as far out as it sounds, that, you know, a laser did cause this. I buy that. I buy that portion, not a lot of the stuff that other people said about the conspiracy theory. This part is believable. My next question, and maybe you can answer that, is who who would do it? Who would try to do it?
Who and
That is the
why?
question. Yeah, who and why? Pretty much.
Actually, it's everything. Who, what, when, where, why, everything. Hey, 6 Saint, what's up? Okay, my bad. Okay.
So now with that being said, is who and why. Chat. I don't know if you guys want to put it down in bigs or
invite me into your check, brother.
And
go to your Discord. You heard of anti-disestablishmentarianism? Oh yeah, anti-disestablishmentarianism. I have heard of that. Or at least
anti-disestablishment.
An anti-disestablishmentism.
And who would that be? What would that be? Now, if you're telling me that our own country would do this as a whole, not as a state, I understand. I'm pretty sure that the people in the White House aren't like, okay, you know what, the hell with California. They've been talking a lot of shit. Let's put them into misery.
Yeah, we're not city boys, by the way. Also, we're from the ghetto and the hood, so we actually have been in fires. And so yeah, don't. I'm not ghetto. I'm not rich or whatever you think I am, dude. We're 100% ghetto, dude. So don't even. Yeah.
We've worked very hard to get to this point.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we've been through wildfires up in Fillmore. Like, geez, how many? I've been
through so many earthquakes. Yeah, I haven't been to hurricanes, thank God, but
I've been through war, and I'm not talking about sitting in an office spouting orders. No, I've been on the front lines. I'm not. We're not trying to do that. I'm just wanting to know why. Who? Like I said, the people in the White House aren't sitting in there going, "Hey, let's burn California to the ground for shits and giggles." No. There's got to be something beyond that.
No, actually, like I said, in Fillmore, or pretty much all those, it happens annually. Like right on time. Oh, the hell's gonna burn. 2 years later,
right.
Guess right, the hill's gonna burn again, and it happens like clockwork. So to me, it's like I always thought it's fishy all the time. Anyways.
Right, whether it's just an arsonist, getting their kicks on freaking starting a fire, which I think is a prick dickhead thing to do.
Or Backdraft. Remember the movie Backdraft? How they start the fires themselves. They need overtime, Yeah,
and it's true, it's true. There are people like that who that's how they catch majority of these arsonists, is they burn buildings and stuff like that, and they like to hang around and watch it burn.
Yep.
They like to see what the people do and how they put it out. That's how they get their freaking kicks off.
Right.
But 9 people are dead because of this. There's got to be, and there's no call for it. Billions of thousands. I don't know the accurate count. Is it hundreds of thousands of people are homeless? They lost everything, their whole lives, everything they've been working. Rich or
Look at the F up. Look at the F up. I don't know what that means. Do you mean look it up? Oh, it's one of the. That's kind of weird, dude. Why are you like? I'm trying to figure out what's going on because he's a cop watcher, supposedly, and like, I mean, this is kind of weird. Whatever, dude.
This, I found some footage. It's actually towards the footage I found was near the beginning of the fire. This place is far long gone now. It's coming from Paradise. I guess it's in Northern California. But here's some footage of what these people had to go through.
Okay, hold on. Mute. Okay.
So had to go through. So there's no sound to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no sound to it. There's no just sound this video footage, and I'm gonna play some more after this too when we get more into the conspiracy of itself. This is the beginning of it, and look how bad it is. When we look at this, was it not this midterm, last midterm elections? California wanted to split itself into 3 different states.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be North California, Central, and South California.
Yeah.
But actually, it's gonna be more than that. But it's gonna happen, dude. And I hate to say it, but the only way it is gonna happen is through revolution, like always. It has to. It happens all the time, guys. Cycles. Read your history. Read your history.
Yeah, if history has shown us anything, now you gotta be on a. Okay, that was the footage from the California, and that's just a small one. I'm gonna find some more.
Yeah, I'm against the establishment and anything like that. I'm actually anti-government, really. If you want to get me for that, whatever.
Ooh.
You guys can send jumping skins to get me. And if it is, I got files on different servers that no one knows about.
So this is pretty funny too. Okay.
Respect
after watching the
harder what's type that.
CNN just came on YouTube Live, and right now they're discussing the wildfire. But before that, they were showing a clip saying that the United States is losing its military edge. Now, chat, I don't know what you guys think about that, but that is the last thing that we want, and I'll get to that here in a second. Well, actually, while I look up more footage of the wildfire, I don't know how anybody in their own country could say that. You know, there's other countries out there that just chomping at the bit to find weakness in our country.
Oh yeah.
Like this.
Well, I hate to say it, but as much as they hate each other and stuff like that, they will unite to hate us more.
Oh yeah, that's actually the common denominator. Their hate for us.
Well, have you heard of something called the Secret Agreement?
No, I haven't.
Well, I hate to say it, but it's come from a well-known TBN guy or something, Bible guy, Hal Lindsey. You probably heard of him. Hal Lindsey talks about that long time ago, like during Reagan's and all that stuff, that China, Russia, Germany, all those, they're allies, but also, like you said.
With all the fighting.
Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry.
There's no doubt in my mind. Okay, listen. I'll give you a great example. India and Pakistan has been fighting since the dawn of India and Pakistan. And if you guys don't know how India and Pakistan, India used to be one whole country. There was no such place as Pakistan, but
right,
there was a religious war between Muslims and Christians, and Gandhi. This is the time during Gandhi. Gandhi was respected by both sides, and what happened was he went on a fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long. I think he was on a fast for like almost a month. He didn't eat nothing but all he did was drink water, and he was on the verge of dying by the end of this. Finally, both sides came to him and said, what should we do? We can't have you dying on us, on our conscience.
Right.
And he said, you're gonna split the country. Pakistan will go to the Muslims. India will stay for the
right.
Christians, the Hindus and stuff like that. And they split. They still have that tension, and they're still fighting.
Hold on.
And I bring that up and tell you guys that because the fact that those two who hate each other with a passion would come together to have a shot at fighting us. Russia would be one of them. There's no love lost there. North Korea, definitely. China. The only thing that prevents them from coming after us is the fact we owe them a shit ton of money. And this has been going on long before this president, as it's been going on long past that. It's pretty much all
probably since the beginning. Yeah, it's probably since the beginning of presidents. More than likely.
And I wouldn't, Okay, check this out. Every country south of the freaking border would kill, and I mean kill, to get rid of us and take over.
Right. That's what I said. I mean, if it come down to it, North and South Korea would definitely ally themselves to fight us.
Yeah.
Because like I said, their hate for us is more than their division and whatever's going on in their things.
The,
They all
the
see us.
only
You all see us as infidels. We're invaders, dude. Most of us over there. So
the only country the only
excuse
country
me.
the only country I would see that can see sticking by our side would be Japan.
Nuh-uh. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't even think they would do that either.
Oh yeah. I've seen it through their soldiers. I've seen it.
Oh, maybe now, I guess, but I haven't
We
100%. To people, the couple that I've known and talked to, like I said, the older people, they do not forgive the bombs, dude. They cannot. They're 100%.
No,
Definitely.
not because of you, honey. No, yeah, there is a lot of people who was see that's why they would stick by us. It's not because we bombed them. It's an honor thing. This is a country so full of honor, and I've met a lot of them who are just grateful. You know, we had to force them to start their own army back up after World War II. They didn't have an army, but we did
Right.
help them rebuild. We literally said, hey, you know what, our bad. We kind of took it too far with the two bombs. Let us help you rebuild. But see, the thing is, just like Germany, after after the war, they didn't have an army. Japan didn't have an army. We went and policed them. We put our armies there just to
80 years this time. Yeah, I hope all your cameraman is
and
getting some of
it got
this.
to the point is, okay, we're over it, you guys got to start your guys own army, and they're like, Japan was like, nah, we're good. So we had to force them. We told them pretty much, you guys got to start your own army, we're not going to back you up. I mean, we're going to back you up, but we're not going to do the job for you.
Right.
And they did. Now we train their army. Well, not anymore. They come to train with us because I've served alongside them, training wise, not during war. And that was a big deal. Germany had no problems restarting their army. You know, sorry, my wife was dropping off my son's monitor, so I can keep an eye on him while she showers. But you know, Great Britain, when they came to our aid after September 11th, I think yes, back then, because they jumped into the war on terrorism wholeheartedly, and they put themselves in the crosshairs. But now, with the way Parliament is and the way it's going, I give it a 50-50 chance on them sticking by our sides. And you know, I know we're going on a discussion. This is leaning away from the California wildfires, but it still leaves a point. That's this still is me asking the question: is who and why? If this is the way that people are saying it is, you know, who and why? Because we like to think we're very technologically advanced, and we
Right.
are, we are, but we're not. There's other countries that have leaps and bounds. Come on, China. Yeah, they make a bunch of cheap shit, but I know they take that money that we stuff down their throats all the time, and they do put it into, weaponry. Russia, yeah, they steal a lot of shit, but they also go through and build it. You know, they're gonna say, "Wow, that's a good idea," and they're gonna race as fast as they can to build it before us. And Russia's known for building weapons bigger and better than we do.
Oh yeah.
Look at yeah, look.
Why do you think we got them all? The scientists from the paperclip.
Oh yeah, half of the scientists from Operation Paperclip went to Russia, and the other half came here. That's why the Berlin Wall was there. We split that country. We split that country, Germany, in two after the war. We started another war, but it wasn't a war of guns. and bombs. It was a war of spies and technology.
Right.
You know, and the Cold War brought forth a lot of a lot of the Cold War brought a whole nother level of technology to light. The B, is it the B-2 spy plane? It drove us to make things better, not because to make our country better, our lives better. It was to get information better without losing, you know, without being found.
Right. Do
The
some
Cold War,
carving on the bench. That's it.
and that's what it was. And now because of it, we have planes that fly, passenger planes that fly in the stratosphere. You know, it's so high up. You look up, you can see the, you know, space. You know, and we design planes. Look at the what do you call that? Dang it, the Skunk Works. Not Black Hawk, but the Skunk Works. What is that plane? Um,
We spent a lot of American treasure on protecting Europe. Damn right.
hey, your camera's off.
No,
But
I stopped sharing. Oh my bad, I forgot there's no camera on that one.
the Blackbird. There it is, the Blackbird. I knew it was. I knew I had.
Oh
it.
wait, you have to click on the
Blackbird.
map. That's right. You can't do that.
That thing broke so many records. It was a piece of shit, but it broke so many records. I need more Mountain Dew to keep this rant up.
Oh, I forgot to put the other camera in. And no wonder why
But
I had the other camera, it's not plugged in.
you know,
Let me go back to sharing.
this is why I like open mic night. I can go on a tangent on shit that doesn't involve the paranormal, but yet it does involve a conspiracy theory of the stupidity that surrounds everything nowadays. Ungratefulness. Oh, I keep hitting my hat on the damn thing. There it is. But you know, we're coming to that point where the nuclear bomb is going to be obsolete. It's going to be useless. They're already veering away from it.
Right.
And I think, you know, the direct energy weapon is the next, you know, big thing. There's no warning. There's no sound. There's no, you know, when you use it, you don't have to wait 20 million years to live on the property again. You just cook. You just cook your enemy to a crisp.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you that thing can get so hot, it just cremates the body in an instant. It'd be like that scene from Terminator Judgment Day where she's looking at LA and the nuke bomb, you know,
Right.
falls from the sky, big flash, and then boom, disintegrates. That's how it's gonna be, except you're not gonna see the flash.
If need be, like I'm ready to hit the hills, hit for the Z hills.
Yeah.
The only thing,
We're
except the only thing I'm not
we're-
100%. Oh, I'm not gonna say. I guess. Oh fuck, I don't care. I don't have a gun and I've never shot a gun. I get you some damn good bow, you know, bow shots, and I'm pretty good at that. But
You know, I have a saying. Actually, you know, a lot of us in the military have a saying. If you've served in the military, you have a go bag. You have a weapon with enough ammo to get you there.
right,
And we have a saying. We don't need enough ammo to survive. We just need enough ammo to get your ammo. We need enough ammo to get what you got.
right, exactly.
And the sad part is the way it is now, the way the country has become, because you know, you don't like, you know, sorry, I'm using you as a focal point, big, just because you don't like what I have to say, just because you don't, you know, oh,
I understand. Believe me. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Uh,
I'm not military,
right.
so I wasn't in there,
Yeah.
so I
No,
don't know about
no.
that. You know.
Big. You know, I would never do that to you.
No, that's all right. Like I said, I'm prepared for
You
anything. If, like, when it
know,
comes to the shit hits the fan shit, you know, it's your family for always your family, no matter what, you
if
know.
sh- if shit hits the fan, I'm rounding up my family and you. I have a, if shit hits the fan, like it will.
It's gonna happen.
It's not when it's what's that?
What's what they
It's
say. They
not if.
always there's
It,
no wrong in preparing, nothing like that, you know.
there is nothing wrong with preparing.
No,
People look at you like you're crazy, but when I said when shit hits the fan, who's the crazy
who's a
one?
smart one? Yeah, smart like a
Yeah, who's
crazy
the
like a
smart one?
fox.
Exactly.
And then, like I said, once they're not prepared too, like that's why I hate to say. Like I said, the people like us that have struggled, we're gonna survive in the streets. We know how to do that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
People that I hate to say it too. I mean, I feel sad for them, but the people that houses burned down, they don't. I mean, some people don't know how to cook and all that. They have people serving them and all that. They don't do the laundry and all that. They don't have that. That what would it be like? Self-sacrifice to put something down for somebody else or something like that.
Right.
So that's why I said, though it's gonna be there when the shit hits the fan. We're gonna be the value ones that know how to live off the land and shit like that. We're gonna have the
Right.
value. You know.
Exactly. When shit hits the fan, your money ain't shit.
It's paper. It
It,
is right
it,
now. It's just paper still too.
yeah. It's gonna be as good as to use it to as
Wipe your butt.
kindling.
Wipe your butt.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Now,
roll it up in a joint.
now, it,
Well,
it's
they're trying to get away from the paper. They just want to be digital. They don't even want money anymore.
no,
They want a chip or a card or RFID chip in your hands. You just poop scan, or
yep.
pretty soon. Like I said, it's gonna go there too. Eventually, you're not gonna be able to buy groceries unless you have like your mark to buy groceries or something. Like okay, you can buy groceries. You're a citizen.
I think so. Oh God, there's a comedian, Bill Blahr. I'll see if
Bill
I can find
Burr.
a clip. Yeah, Bill Blahr.
He's my
He had
favorite
a
one.
joke
He's my
about
favorite
that.
one
He had a
behind Joe Rogan,
joke.
dude. Yeah, those
Yeah,
two are my by far, dude.
yeah. Joe Rogan and Bill Barr. Their political beliefs is what their political beliefs is. They're different than mine,
Later
but
six state.
I respect him. I respect them for it.
Have a good night,
You
man.
know, but adios amigos.
And he does not hold back to you. That's the greatest part about it.
No, he doesn't, and
Like
that's what I like.
he'll go off the SJWs when he goes off and then
Yeah.
shut the hell up what he quality stuff. He puts in perspective and all that stuff. It's pretty funny.
And let me see if I can find that clip for you guys, because what he was joking about is actually what we're talking about, and it's gonna be true. Uh,
If you see that End of the World podcast when before Trump got elected and all that, where they had all of them on the stage, all the comedians and shit.
uh,
It's crazy, dude. Like literally, it's the night of when Trump's getting elected, they're all doing all this stuff, and literally all kinds of Joe Rogan, Bill Burr, all those famous people are like, and they got the Laugh Factory or wherever they go. But
I
they're
think
literally
it's
podcasting,
behind
they're
it.
live streaming during the election and all that stuff. And that's why they call it End of the World podcast. And Trump was elected, to, whatever. And like I said, he does not hold back, and he does not give a fuck, dude. He'll still tell you to your face, why you're a dick, why you're an asshole, and
Yeah. Well, he did a joke, which we're talking about is a microchip implant, and I'm gonna get to the clip now. I think I think it's it because I watched it special. Anyway, but it's not if, it's when.
Yep.
All right. I grew up in Hawaii, and you got everybody who goes, "Oh, you grew up in paradise." Hawaii, if you're going on vacation, is paradise. But if you live there, it's not. It's just like
Every
every day.
place you go to, every player in the world you go to has a ghetto, dude. It's not can't
Yeah.
hold nothing about that. There's always lower
Now,
class, dude. I'm not saying Hawaii's ghetto, but they definitely
yeah,
have
no,
ghettos there.
no, we do. It's true,
Everyone
we
does.
do, and it's got worse with the meth outbreak that has over there. Yes, there
It's
was
ice over
there is
there,
a
huh?
big meth problem. Yeah, we call it ice, but it's meth.
Right.
There is a big problem over there.
See, I don't even know about this
Not,
yet.
I'm not above approach on it because I've lost my brother to it and I've lost my uncle to it. But and I don't mean I lost them. They went to jail. They went to no. They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never see them again. you know, and it's sad.
Well, like, you think
And
about it, you guys are. I mean, you guys are stuck on a little island. I mean, what else is there
ex-
kind of to do? You know, what I mean, not really. I mean, there's stuff to do, but I mean,
yeah,
you've been
it's
there so long.
you're
It's just
equally,
bored. You get bored kind of. You take it for granted almost. You know.
yeah, when you're stuck on an island, you only can go from point A to point B, and it ain't that far.
Right.
After that, you're swimming. So if you're stuck in a bad situation and trying to get away from that bad situation, and now I'm not making excuses for what happened,
Right. Everyone makes their own
but
choices.
yeah, it, you know, if you're stuck in a situation that you're trying to get away as far away of it from it as possible, an island is not a place you want to be, because everywhere you turn, no matter how far you run, they still can't follow you.
Yep.
It still can't follow you. And now you're left with a choice: is you leave everything that you ever known behind to get away from that situation, or you just jump right back into it.
And then a lot of times also because so
Yeah,
far people go there and they're stuck there. You know.
yeah, exactly. You know, I grew up, in a little fishing village. It's very small, 50 families. It's really small. Freaking, it wasn't a ghetto, but it was roll. Am I saying that right? Roll. It was out in the boonies. And
Yeah,
believe me when I said
rural's out there. Yeah.
we only had two channels on the TV, while everybody else in the normal population had regular cable. We only could get two channels, and our water we were getting from the river. We ran 3 miles of pipe. This is how rural it was. I'm trying to say the word correctly,
Yeah.
but it wasn't no billionaire freaking party. I learned how to live off the land. I wouldn't say survive off the land, because no, we did have food. We did have grocery stores that we had to drive
Right.
12 miles to get, but I did learn how to fish, hunt, survive. Learned what plants were medicines. I grew up in the jungle, the small jungles, and Big Ant has seen pictures. Big Ant,
Oh yeah, I grew up.
eh,
I grew up in the forest
yeah,
and the snow. I'm Mexican, growing up in the snow too. So I know how to survive. I mean, and I've survived my whole life.
exactly. And
Survivor.
and
That's what it is. It means survive and grind, dude.
that's why sometimes I laugh at the homeless. I mean, I don't laugh at them, but I look at them, and I go, if I was in his situation, I wouldn't be living here in this city.
I've been in
My
that
ass would be up
situation
in the
twice.
mountains.
Twice I've
I
actually been in the
Yeah,
streets. You know, I've
yeah.
actually been in the streets twice.
Man,
Well,
if I've got to the point to where I was living on the streets 24/7, relying on other people to give me loose change to survive, starving, I know I can go, endure, the hike into the mountains,
right.
just get enough to get me there, and I could make a life out there. I could use that, scrounge up, $20-$30, buy one of those hand saws, and build me a cabin. I
Well, the
can make my situation better.
hobo
And this
jungle,
is not because,
like Ventura.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the hobo jungle.
shit.
They're resourceful, and I had to say it, bring it up, but we call it stoner ingenuity. Like just not if you put your mind to it, you can do quite a bit, dude. That's all it is. It's literally it's mind over matter a lot of times, and it's hard because a lot of people's minds are not right. Like mine, I'm still, I got a lot of mental health and behavioral health issues. I go counselors, all this stuff like that. So everyone is flawed in a way. If they're not,
Hmm.
they're full of shit. Like I said, nobody's perfect. And like
Yeah,
I said, that's
nobody
how
is.
it can. Like I said, one little thing. Like I said, just lose your job, and then literally your parent was doing it the next week or something. That's how fast you could be on the street. Not because you did drugs, not because you drank all that. Just could be circumstances. That's what
Yeah,
that's something that sucks about that when you become vagrants, become homeless and all that. You're be looped in. You're automatically always looped into alcohol, drugs, or something like that. It tends to happen because you're on the street and you're depressed, and what else the fuck you gonna do?
and
No one's gonna take you for a job if you have no clothes or can't shower. I mean, that's how it usually goes, and same for felons too. It's just the system the system is set up for failure, dude. 100%.
it is.
So
It is most definitely. It is most definitely. Especially for those people who live paycheck to paycheck.
which is
That's so
everyone
scary.
now. It's pretty much
It's
everyone now.
very scary. I've been there. I've been there.
You
You
decide you want
know.
to feed your kids or you want to well, like my mom, or take your medicine, and a lot of times it's feed your kids, and other people or some other people will do without, you know.
And this shit keeps me awake at night, hoping I don't have to make that decision.
It's sad.
It's very sad, and this is what pisses me off the most is why are we worried about other countries
Right.
when we can fix our own?
Well, we should be fixing them before we fix the other ones. You kind of
Exactly. Everybody tells you that. You can go if everybody will tell you this. Fix yourself before you fix somebody else. I've heard that all my life. Not towards me, but I've heard that saying.
Well, everyone said that to me. I'm the black sheep of the family, so I've heard
fix
that
yourself
so many times.
Fix somebody else.
Well, that's too. Like they always say that too, but like I said, those people that are saying stuff like that, they don't. Either they're like I said, they're deluding themselves, or they're in denial because, like I said, everyone has some kind of mentor or something. Like you said, if you don't, everyone has yelled at somebody or something like that. They're saying they're not. There's something like that. So, like I said, it's just it's great to say it too. Circumstances also culturally that a lot of the shit happens, you know, because it's programming. People are saying stuff on TV and it's the same shit over and over again. So it's just being repeated all the times. And it's being instilled in people's minds, and it's being instilled in people's genome now because we're, you know, look at my shit. I got all this fucking crap going on here. I got literally 4 monitors and like 6 cell phones and tablets and shit going on. It's just nuts now how we have to communicate now. All the shit is advancing, which also is the other crazy part too. Is you think we're really advanced in like big conspiracies. Actually, we're still, you know, we're 50 years more advanced. Just the government's not sharing all the technology still because
no, it isn't. They're saving it for the corporate.
Oh, they got it's all big business. Oh yeah, 100%.
It's money. It's money. Yeah. That's why I didn't know cell phone. You know, I remember cell phones every 1-2 years it would come out, maybe a new one, or if it did come out, it wasn't as great. Now, before I even input all my phone numbers into my old cell phone, a better one is coming out. Mm-hmm. Like I literally bought the Samsung Galaxy Edge. Is it 8? Wait, what's coming out? I got an Edge 9, I think, because the 10's coming out.
The S9 or something, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I got the 9. No. I got the 8.
Yeah, I think it's the 8.
And then literally I got it home and I sat on my computer all happy I got a new phone, and the 9 came out. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this was a brand new one. You know, it's cell phones turned into like used cars. I mean, not used cars, but cars come out every year, once a year, and shit, cell phones are about getting the same price as a damn car.
Shit, no kidding. They're pretty much they're so expensive because they're a computer now, dude. You're paying for a computer. You're not paying for a phone. You're paying for a computer. You can talk to, and talk, you know.
Dude, I remember I was in Subway. I think it doesn't matter where I was, but I was this kid came in and he had a tablet. I was like, wow, that's a nice tablet. Where'd you get it? He goes, it's not a tablet. It's my damn cell phone. I was like, what? How the fuck do you fit that in your pocket? Oh, I can't fit that thing in my pocket.
Right, I know. I've seen those big ones. Like, dude, they're like the mini ones. They're like the big cell phones in between the tablet and cell phones. That's what I said. I can't put it in my pocket, and if you can't put it in a clip in your thing. That's how I lost my phone 2 weekends ago. Twice in 4 hours. I've been in a little clip, but my stomach or whatever just clips and it falls out. You know.
Yeah, I'm not buying a cell phone that can't fit in my pocket.
No, that's the other thing. It's got to fit in your pocket.
It's the cell phone, not freaking.
Oh, it's actually screen. Mobile phone. It's supposed to be not, you know, fucking. You might as well, like I said, go back to the 90s and get one of those big ass fucking phones they have. Those huge ass, you know.
Oh yeah.
What they call it? The Nokia ones or whatever.
It was a brick.
Yeah, the brick ones.
It was a brick. That reminds me of remember when that 70s show went off, finally ended. They came out with that 80s show. There was a show after the 70s show.
Oh, you know, I think I remember that a little bit. I think I remember.
And there was a show called that 80s show, and it went from disco to punk rock and stuff like that. And there was these 2 guys in a nightclub, and they were dressed like Miami Vice, you know, with the freaking the old Miami Vice with the freaking
Don Johnson and
yeah,
and they're both, the other guys.
They're both sitting next to each other with these brick phones, and he goes, "Hey, I just got this phone. Hey, I got this phone." It's only $5 a minute.
Oh my god. And you know what's $5 a minute also? There's all those sex lines and shit. And shit like that.
Can you believe they still have those things going?
I always get the Phoenix New Times and like the College Times, which is like the kid stuff. I always like get stuff because they always have a lot of stuff for like, I hate to say it, but like smoke shops and dispensaries. They always have deals and shit. But you go in there and there's just tons and tons of like, how is that even still there? Like, because I hate to say it too, they're catering to the young. You know, like they're, you know, it's advertised to the kids and all that. So
yeah,
like I said, it's all programming stuff too, dude. I'm pretty sure, like I said in those ads, it pretty much like those massage people that are students are not massages too, you know. Because it's a little tiny corner massage called Deborah. And like, yeah, I don't. That seems a little fishy. They also have. I mean, it's just weird.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just funny. You know, it was only yesterday that we had those brick phones. It was.
Shit, my mom has a landline. If that's still even possible, you know.
Yeah, no, I have a landline. I use it for fax though.
I don't even use. I think my landline's off because she's not even here, so I don't receive the calls. Like fuck, you know, just turn it off. Like, I don't even fucking care. I can actually do it for fax too. So if I do, someone says they're gonna say I could switch to the fax mode, I guess. Yeah. Which I never had. Haven't had that done yet. So.
See, I want you know what? People have fax machines, but I can't believe fax machines is still run off a hard line.
That's crazy. Yep.
It is.
Well, that's the thing. That's eventually, like I said, that's, I hate to say it, like if shit goes down or chases the fan too, it'd be Hold on, this might be my thing.
Okay, so if shit was, oh shit, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
That was mine. Yeah. Okay.
I need something. Be right back.
Okay. What are we talking about, guys? I guess this would be a time to talk about if you guys want to join us for our Area 51. We are going to be there live. Hopefully we'll be live. We're going to try to stream from the Black Box mailbox in Area 51 in Nevada. So we're going to try to do it live. If not, it'll be recorded for you guys. But like I said, the only thing we can't do is we won't know until we get there if we can live stream or not, which sucks. So once we get there, we'll maybe do like a little test one. We'll go in the area and see if it's lagging or whatever, and then if not, we'll have recorded footage of it for sure.
Yeah, most definitely we'll load that shit up too.
Like I said, even if it's not live, we could upload it instantly. We try to upload it right away. That way, if you know Kevin do something comes up to us, the videos are, you know, online or something at least. We'll figure out. Well, at least I got a few little bit of time, and I'm like 50-50 that somebody might come with me too.
Yeah, same here.
I wanted to invite Richie, but
yeah,
he hasn't got back to me.
Oh, did you?
No, he hasn't got back to me yet. Like I said, me and my brother, we don't talk at all that. We're fighting and shit. You know, actually, me and my whole brothers, sisters, and my dad. I haven't talked to them in 2 years. Did you know that?
No, yeah, you were mentioning it.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Joanne, Chris, or Catherine in 2 years. Are kind of over text, but Chris is over there, you know, wherever he's at in Oxnard or something. So I know he goes always. He has to go over to Rich's house to blaze with my dad on that shit. You know, even though he does coke in the house or whatever. And I don't give a fuck if he says I don't care if he go whatever. That's why I'm saying this online. I don't care about that crap for him. You don't know who he is. He can want to dox him. It's not an address or anything, whatever.
So
but it might be a no. But also he's got his new thing on that because he's always working from home now too. So he can actually go online for the servers and do his stuff from home. So like, you know, he started his own business or whatever. Him and his other buddies, you know. So
yeah. So
he's busy too. So I 100% think that's possible. But I try to say get somebody so we can meet up in Vegas. So we have a night in a hotel. We can relax, take our shower, get our crap in, all, you know, go all the good stuff before we have to be out there, you know.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah, I'm gonna be out there at my in-laws, and then I'll meet up with you in the morning.
Right. I'm hoping trying to meet up with some influencers out there that I know a couple people from, you know, social media that I possibly hook up with that can give us some nice contacts too.
You know what we should do before we head out there? Early in the morning, we should stop by that the terminal.
I'm down.
Yeah, right in front of the Luxor. I'll come pick you up at the hotel, your hotel you're staying at, and then we'll load up everything and head to the terminal, so you can get some footage of that.
I'm not gonna be on the strip or anything like that, guys. So I'm not. I can't afford that shit.
No, oh, dude, the strip is cheap.
I'll see. I actually got
like
doing
it
right now. Actually,
Treasure Island, it was like $100 a night. I think all you need is for one night.
I'm gonna go Motel 6, $50 a night. Shit.
Oh yeah, that too.
I don't care if it's ghetto.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all. You guys, a place to sleep is all you need, really, dude.
Yeah, just go on Expedia, you'll be good.
Yeah, I'll get something. No worries.
Yeah.
But that's what I gotta figure out though. If someone's gonna come with me, then we gotta leave early because we gotta plan this too. Because the person that might come, he said he had some stories too. And I talked to somebody on that I've known for a few years too on his Instagram. I don't have his phone number yet, but he's an older guy too. Actually, he plays Overwatch on Twitch. So eventually he's gonna come over to you. Right now he's just barely started, I guess, right now. Or, actually, I don't know how is Overwatch on PS4 or something like that, or Xbox?
Yeah, it's on both. It's on
okay, because I still don't know how that thing works yet for PS4 or PS3. How they can stream yet. So I guess you could just stream straight from the platform thing, you know.
Yeah, so same as Xbox. Xbox, you don't need to have a computer anymore. You can do it directly from your Xbox on Mixer though.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what if he plays that on Twitch and like say he wants to come on and say I DM'd him or DM'd me back. They said he's open mic, you can come on whenever. Like said, but we're gonna have eventually we'll have like guest lineups and shit. We have announce we'll have this guest, or we could have open mic just come over. And I actually am working on the toll free lines. That way you can call and it'll be like open lines. That way it'll be you can call in the line. It'll actually play on the background here and you get to hear it.
Yeah, we also have Hangout.
It's getting there, yeah. Well, the Hangouts is okay. Like I said, they can come on and come onto the panel and all that stuff too, like that. But like I said, that way if a lot of people don't want to be on camera too, they can hear the voice, so that way they can just talk, So we'll have like a open line or request line or something, like probably pretty soon. I would say I think we should probably do it if I don't have the PC, I might be able to answer the phone if we out there maybe but I'll figure it out. We have time still.
Yeah, you know what what is cool too is they can call our cell phones to Hangout.
Oh yeah.
Because we're
that's the only thing about the Hangout. It's a little sketchy. Just have it open for anybody, kind of about betting,
Oh yeah.
And like one of us would have to be literally on the trigger in case someone tried to do something to kick them out or something. It's still there's no delay button either for that, so it would be. That's the only thing that's bad about Google Hangouts. It's pretty easy to infiltrate from outside. If you give them the access to it. And they could screen share like I'm doing, and show stuff that is not good, which I've actually had happen before. So it's just weird to have it just invite randoms kind of. So that's why I said open line. The request line will probably be easier, and then if they're regular, eventually like you call a couple times, we'll invite you in now, or whatever.
Well, see, Hangouts I wouldn't put on as a video if they're going through my cell phone. I'll just put it on as voice.
Right.
But oh god, what's gonna be pretty cool is there's people who go out there who research that place on a religious basis. So we might get lucky and run into some people out there who wouldn't mind discussing what they've seen out there, just us on the side of the road.
We'll throw some little feeder bait out there for some people. I'm sure they said if some people know that we have this platform that they'll be glad to talk about something.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it.
Especially since it's Vegas, we're gonna. That's why I actually was hoping that way I can go live on the strip, and then eventually, like I said, we do a paranormal. Someone might say something, but oh my god, it's been a long time. I actually think the last time I was there was with you, or was it with Skip? No, I think it was last time I was there was with you.
Oh yeah.
Was it with?
Anyway, I found that
long time.
I found that clip with Bill Blar.
Burr,
yeah. Here.
I got it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll turn the music, the audio on for your stream now, so they can hear it. Not the music. the
I
audio
just
on
can't
for
fucking
stream
believe
now
this
so they
shit.
can hear it.
Do you know Delta Airlines wants to start using people's fingerprints as a way for you to get on the fucking plane? And do you know that most people won't have a problem with it? They're so fucking stupid. It's like, there's so many people out in the world. It's almost like, you know what, dude? Why don't you just become a fucking slave? Like, how much are you gonna give to these people? How underpaid are politicians that they will not stand up to these people? These corporations, I swear to God, they're sitting there wasting all this fucking time with ISIS and all this other bullshit. These fucking corporations, the shit that they're doing to their own goddamn countrymen, which they really don't have because they're fucking global. They don't give a shit about anything, about just trying to make more fucking money. And dude, they're gonna start microchipping people. This Wisconsin company to implant microchips in employees. And like 5 people already agreed to it. They're gonna take something foreign that's not natural to your body and they're gonna stick it underneath your fucking skin. They're gonna know where you are at all fucking times. And all these fucking dope, well, hey, you know, you're not doing anything wrong. What's the fucking problem? Here's the fucking problem. Okay?
Yeah.
Just because you're a fucking dope doesn't mean the rest of the world is. Okay?
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say
Monkey
that
see, monkey do, though.
listening to this thing for the most part was not as smart as fucking George Washington, right?
See, monkey do, though.
Fair enough, okay? Well, here's the deal. If George Washington was microchipped and all his fucking buddies were microchipped, this fucking country wouldn't exist. Because they would have known where he was, they would have gone over there, and they would have fucking killed him, and that would have been the end of the fucking
Oh,
rebellion.
damn.
So what you're doing is you're having faith that these fucking people at the top, who have not even remotely demonstrated on any fucking level at any point in history that they give a flying fuck about anybody other than themselves,
And their families.
you're gonna turn over that level of power. You're gonna get fingerprinted by Delta fucking Airlines like you've committed some sort of a fucking crime. And fucking airline
I think this is from his podcast.
Fingerprints?
He has 2 of them.
Who the fuck did they think they are? Do you know when I went to buy my car, they asked for my thumbprint. I was like, I'm not giving my fucking fingerprints to you're a car dealership. They go, well, this is to protect you. No, it isn't, you douche. You're gonna sell this to somebody. It's part of my profile. I think they're all sharing information about you, what you buy, where you live, what your social security number is, your fucking fingerprints. They're gonna get it all the way down to your fucking DNA.
Damn, he's got tasered and knocked out, dude. Did you see that shit? I just excited.
Politicians will not push back.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because
I wish I had money like that to do that.
500 grand a year.
Eventually.
That's the highest paid political office is 500 fucking grand a year. And they need $100 million to get the job. I don't have $100 million. You don't have $100 million. Corporations do, and that's who they owe it to. So they just look the other fucking way. And what do? They sit there and they shit on fucking comedians. Constantly going after. Do you hear what he said about Caitlyn Jenner? And they look the other way with pharmaceutical companies handing out fucking opiates like they're giving out flyers to some sort of jam band. And now we got this heroin fucking problem. They don't give a fuck. They don't say anything about it. Sorry, I know I'm fucking losing my shit here, but like,
That's great.
under the food supply. What the fuck? They
Get over a cold or something.
Left all these people upside down in their own fucking houses. What they've done to the water supply, fracking, causing earthquakes in parts of the world that never had fucking earthquakes, fucking up the drinking water.
Wow.
You know, they got to send a fucking pipeline under the fucking Native Americans' land. I mean, like we haven't done enough to those fucking people. You know? Do you hear any politicians talking about that? Nah, nobody talks about that shit.
Nobody talks about that we took all the land. Yeah, I said in his land.
Oh yeah. All over it. Then that becomes like some big goddamn story.
And swept under the rug.
This is fucking horrific, and it makes me happy that I'm 49 years of age. The fact that I think I'm gonna maybe get to live half a fucking century without a fucking airline having my fingerprints and me walking around with a goddamn microchip. You know? I love that I lived 50 years before the fucking... Oh, Jesus. She's up, huh?
She's up.
I love that after this 50 years.
He woke up his daughter.
Robot showed up.
That's great, dude.
It's just breathing power completely 100% out of control. And I hate... Like, this is... I'm reading this is Eyewitness ABC News. So these guys are all bought and paid for. CNN's bought and paid for. Fox News is bought and paid for. They're all fucking bought and paid for because the same people I just brought up, they advertise on their fucking networks, so they have to watch what they say because they don't want to lose their ad money because that's how they get paid, right? So they always have like, oh, geez, this is a little unsettling. You know, when they always come back from it, when they show some fucking robot. You watch like the local news, or they show somebody getting.
I gotta check my pants.
And they always come back to the anchors and kind of do that. That's kind of, and then they just move on to the next thing. But some fucking old lady who makes her own jam, like that's supposed to make you feel better at the end of the fucking newscast. Some puppy that they thought was lost and fucking sniffed its way back to the station wagon 3 towns away, right? Whenever the fuck they leave you on. No, corporations are completely out of control. They've been out of control my entire life, and now it's reaching a level that it's like you're watching a bad sci-fi movie. I think it's fucking insane.
Definitely
Why the fuck?
Oh yeah.
My fingerprints as a fucking airline. Who the fuck are you? You're not the FBI. You're not the government. You're a fucking airline. Your fingerprints. And this is the thing. People will do it. People will fucking do all of this so they don't have to stand in a line. They'll let them scan their fucking retina. They'll give them a fucking baby just so they can be pre-checked. That's all you gotta do. You just hold a little cookie out, and the average fucking mouth-breathing fucking moron. But you know something? I swear to God, I mean, this is really cynical, but you walk around, and I swear to God, half the fucking people should be microchipped. You should know where these fucking idiots are. I'll never forget that guy galloping sideways on that Trump rally, screaming at all these stupid liberals, going, fuck political correctness, build the wall, as he's fucking galloping, like that was gonna make his life better. Like that was what was holding him back.
Right.
I swear to God. Like, I don't give a fuck how dumb you are. You have to know, as a white dude, if you were born in the United States of America, okay, you're not gonna get a better starting block than that. All right? And if you can't figure out some sort of, I mean, if you're gonna fucking blame anybody, why are you gonna look down? You gotta go up. That's what's fucking you over. Democrats and Republicans fucking you over. I just don't get how people don't see that. But I'm like most people. I feel like my ideas are right and no one else has a good point.
It's true.
Unreal. This fucking car dealership. Can we get your thumbprint? It's like, yeah, no, you guys sell cars. You understand that? You guys lie for a living.
Yep.
Other salesmen.
Yeah.
Lie for a living.
Right.
Turn the other way. Turn the other way when they see a car salesman. You're like that.
Yeah. Right.
You're like the bottom of the barrel fucking salesman. I'm gonna give you my fingerprint. You know why they say they wanted my fingerprint? They go, just in case somebody comes in and tries to, is an imposter and pretends that they're you and tries to buy a car. And I just looked at the guy and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my chances on that. And the guy literally goes, and this is what killed me. He goes, you're the first person we've ever had say no to that. Now, I hope he's just being a car salesman and he was lying to me and that was his last-ditch effort to try to convince me. But the other part is he's actually telling the truth. It's just like, then what happens is what this is how they do it. Is most people are ghosts, so they don't think. And then what happens is it becomes a herd mentality. And all they got to do is get most of the herd to start running over the fucking cliff. And you have to do it too, because if you don't, then you're just going to be fucking sitting there all by yourself.
Sheep.
Like, hey, I'm not going to have a cell phone. Hey, I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to have that. And then your life, the way you're going to lead it, becomes extremely limited. The next thing you know, you're fucking half naked walking around your backyard trying to like trap squirrels so you can eat that day. Because you're not doing what everybody else is doing. And it's just, you know what's going to be the worst is when they try to convince when they try to convince people to do it, right? There's going to be some politician getting it with that fucking smile on his face where he's like, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. I have to do this so I can go on the post-president fucking, you know, $70 million speaking tour where I go out and I give speeches to the same fucking people that put me into office.
Right.
Like the hero of all hero presidents, Obama is about to do. He has, that motherfucker has $69 million worth of
You guys hear the world record that they broke for spending for campaigns and advertisements?
I will never for the life of me understand
this year?
why that guy, people look like liberals look at that guy like he fucking.
Hold that thought, because I want to hear that.
It's like that guy had his face in the pig trough just like everybody else.
Hold that thought, because I want to hear that.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because he's sandwiched between two of the worst public speakers of all time, Bush and fucking Trump. You know what I mean? I think if he came after Clinton, where Clinton wasn't the greatest, but he, I don't know. The women fucking loved him. I will never get that either. How much women love that fucking big fucking baby Huey looking dude.
Oh.
Jesus, Bill, are there any presidents that you liked? Yeah, I didn't mind the first George Bush. Fucking war hero, and I liked Jimmy Carter.
Whoa.
Anyways,
Okay.
right.
That was
microchilling.
bar.
Oh God, don't even.
Whoa.
That wasn't the clip I was looking for.
Sounded good to me.
Is this it? I mean it. Oh. Is this it? So okay, now what were you saying about Obama? How much money?
No,
69 million?
For all the election this year, for all the smear campaigns and all those things he saw for elections, they broke the record for how much money was spent on all that stuff, dude. And it was horrible. Like, I was getting so much shit in the mail, and it was just emptying on there. Oh, she lied to this. Another one, a big commercial out there. Oh, she lied to this, and then, oh, this one is lying. You know, I'm the one, and then another one. Oh, they're just taking. So both of them are smearing each other of all the contribution that this guy took from, you know, this energy company. This person did for the VA and all that. And just smearing each other back and forth, saying all their bad shit they're doing. And like, how are either one of these fuckers gonna be representing you for all this shit that they've done? You know. And they keep saying, "Oh, this is this. Oh, she did this." Oh, and all. And the big one here was Arizona. It was, you know, Martha McSally and
right.
And who was the other girl? Kirsten Sinema, who won it. You know, supposedly McSally was winning, and then all these recounts and shit. Like, this is the other thing that pisses me off too. You know, we elect the president in a night, and some of these recounts are taking weeks and shit like that. And like I said, American Idol, America's Got Talent, people takes like months to figure out who the fucking winner is. But here, we're so stupid. We have to figure. Nope, no matter what. And in a few hours, a president's going to be born, you know, raised. Like, there's no way they fucking counted your vote, dude, in fucking one night.
Yeah, because they got that's
bullshit. Oh, projected winner now is Bush. Remember, Gore won.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, that's, if people want to look at that, they always say, no, if you're looking to better, it's false. That, you know, popular vote doesn't mean shit the last two elections. 3, huh? No, that's 2.
No, the last
3. Yeah, that's 3.
This one.
No. Bush won, and this last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first Bush one, you know, Gore actually won the popular vote, which the people say, no, you know, if they changed the direction on it, he definitely, you know.
You know,
that mean anything. It's the government. Electoral College is who puts the president in, and who runs the Electoral College is all the, you know, Bohemian Grove people and shit like that, all that, you know.
What is the, you know, I don't get the electoral college vote. I don't get it. I don't even know. How does that work?
I'm still, actually, I don't remember too much about it, but that was my senior year when I took those economics of government, you know.
Yeah.
So, but as far as I know, I think it's either the people from the states that have their votes. So, like, you know, it could be like, I think it's like Rhode Island has 2 votes, but like California has like 18 votes, some shit like that, you know, something crazy or something like that. So that's how they say this one has this thing, and then they also, I think it's like the politicians from this state and this state have their representative, and they have the vote for this thing or something like that. That's why I said it's bullcrap. No one, it's not 100% effective, dude. It can't be. It's proven through history that it hasn't been. You know, democracies have been overthrown, and it's, like I said, it always happens because, like I said, there's the people in power always try to stay in power, and they keep changing laws and putting changing the constitution and shit like that, which they they can't even do that. So
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all about the person, money, and legacy for them. They want to be they want to be immortal. They want to be on the books.
That's what was funny about the last presidential election is like every time I want to get a quick pick me up or a good laugh, I just put in election night 2016 compilation, and you want some good old entertainment, watch that. Is how everybody goes, oh yeah, if he wins all these toss-up states and all that kind of stuff, he's still gonna lose. Yeah, that's the other thing too. You saw the media. That's the thing about that. He was gonna lose.
See, they were gonna steal the election of Hillary, but Trump stole it because he didn't fucking take none of the people. He actually had this sex on his dick before he got all his money and all that, but now he don't have to, But now, like I said, he don't need to do all that shit, dude. He, like I said, he actually stole election from the elite. He actually did it. Yeah. So that's why everything's going like that. He knows it too. That's why, if you look at him, like I said, that's the thing that I do believe is that even though it's 4 years, you motherfucker age 14 years when you're the president and shit, and it just weighs on everybody there. You just literally just get the life sucked out of you,
Yeah.
And like I said, if you look at him, he's he's getting more Oompa Loompa and more mad every single time, dude. It's like I said, and now he even hiding now. He'll even cross his arms in front of everybody. Like you don't give a fuck now.
No.
And which is I didn't vote for him, and like I said, but I do like how he don't give a fuck and saying shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's
Obamacare. It's just too much. Like I said, from this everything, it's just bullshit, dude. And like I said, it's just puppet. It's just a strange. And like I said, the sad thing is that everyone's just going along with it. Like I said, since I'm a cop watcher, what the biggest line is from everyone says when we're filming out there. In this day and age, everyone says it's post, because of 9/11, everything we do is now is suspicious, and like I said, everyone has a cell phone, but like I said, you start recording anything else, oh, you're suspicious. And that's the other thing I'll talk about now is that there's something going on in Texas that the auditors are being arrested and being, the police have staged false press conference saying for all the media and all the people to come that they have a press conference, and then when they got there, they arrested everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing that for auditors because they're saying that what I also actually mean what I'm doing too is like going around just filming the building what you can see through Google, what you can see through the street, it's public, that they're actually arresting us and saying that it's like considered terrorists now, terrorism, that we're being terrorists. So my buddy down in Tucson, we're actually going to try to work on this, is that they're actually being arrested and thrown on the ground because of the cameras. Filming, exercising are 100% free, constitutional rights, all the time, and
right.
They're being trampled on. Like I said, now they're actually trying to say that we're terrorists now.
See, when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's only a matter of time.
No, that's what I said. You can only piss off so many people before it's like, fuck you,
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I said. It's like you're like in the middle because you're ex-military, but you don't know if when the military comes, with the police and all that, if you're gonna be with them or you're gonna do with the people that are the other thing. You're gonna have to. That's your thing, I'm 100% gonna protect my family. If it's someone's gonna try to take my gun or someone's, I'm definitely gonna protect my, what's going on.
Right.
So it just depends. Like I said, if there are people that's gonna be the, in the FEMA camps, there are people that's gonna be sending people to the FEMA camps, and
they won't be able to use our military against us.
No, they won't. No, the people won't. I think everyone else, like, they're not gonna fire on their own people.
No, because
the first time that happens, that's literally the first time that happens, and it's over. Right away. It's not gonna be. They won't happen anywhere else. It'll, boom, instant spark, and that's it. Fuck that. Which is actually going on now with the police. That's what people don't want to understand, is the police are militarized, and now that's what's. They're actually, like I said, people are getting killed, especially in Mesa. That's real famous about the people, the cops killing people here and taking them down and shit now,
Mm-hmm.
That's why so many cameras, the camera don't lie if it's recording, If it's deleted, then, why are they hiding shit?
Right.
So, good to always be prepared. That's why it's just in this instance, technology is in our favor. You know, as citizens, you know, as people of that should be treated equally or whatever, and have our rights, you know, not trampled on or fucking pretty much abused.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is cool. Like, say we're doing a podcast and we get to talk about this shit like that, you know. Before, a lot of times, you know, you'd be silenced or people, you know, being scared by the G-man or whatever, you know. You can't talk about shit like that or whatever.
It is still the same to a point, like with Twitch, YouTube, and all those other platforms.
They still police the fuck out of these teams. Terms of service are changing daily and shit, dude. It's fucking ridiculous how they change, you know, laws and policies and shit like that. It's out of nothing, like Google and all that stuff too. They'll, you know, everyone just literally changing everything right away. All the laws and all that. Boom. Nope, let's add this. Nope, let's amend this. No, let's, you know, ratify that, and like quick, and it's being done because nobody knows about these fucking midnight sessions. The governments are, you know, passing laws and shit, dude. A lot of people do. Some people do, but like I said, we don't know what the fuck's going on.
And it's one thing about these things is they take a stance on one thing, but when you run something like this, you're really not supposed to take sides. You're supposed to remain neutral because that's what keeps it.
Well, it's
the
supposed to be, like, same as media. I mean, if you're a member of the press, you're supposed to have, you know, you're supposed to be impartial. Right. You're supposed to be impartial, but you know, like I said, that thing was crazy. Jim Acosta, CNN, Trump, you know, the A trying to take the mic. You see that shit, dude?
Oh yes, I did.
That is nuts. As me, I'm a citizen journalist. You know, I'm definitely, you know, I consider myself that. That's fucking ridiculous that he could accept that. But it's me, on the other hand, on Trump's side, I see that guy kept going and going and going, disrespecting his fellow journalists too that want to ask questions too. So I'm actually more leaning towards, yeah, get him the fuck out of there, you know, because he's taking up other people's time too. If I was there, like, sit down, what the fuck I'm asking my question, motherfucker, sit the fuck down. You know, yeah, I would tell him the same thing. So I'm actually more leaning to that side, not the journalist side, because and I should be leaning more to the journalist side, because if that happens, like I said, we're reporting this, we could actually be shut down because, well, the president was able to do this on this live TV, so, you know, you're a journalist too, we're going to be able to fucking shut you down too, you know, easy.
Yeah, but he, you know, I've watched many of his questioning towards the president.
Oh, no, there's 100% media bias. Yeah. None of the media like him, except the media wanted Hillary, and everyone wanted Hillary to win. That was 100% push for it. It was going to happen. It was 100% going to happen until that night. You know.
But see, the funny part is
actually, I guess you can say that America did actually have a voice that day. That said they fucking kind of went against the establishment. They actually won almost, you know, a little bit in my opinion. You know. If Clinton, and actually I'm not saying that whatever, but like I said, everyone's seeing what's going on with Clinton. Like I said, they're hiding that the whole time about her seizures, her passing out, her her epilepsy, and all that kind of shit like that. And everybody, most people knew about it. And this is going back to like who was it that was Eisenhower? You know, couldn't walk. No one talked about it. Like I said, no, don't ask, don't say. You know, same thing. You know, don't say that he's in a wheelchair. No one knew about it. You know, they hid it. That's what's going on too. This is the same, almost exact same thing again that's going on. You know.
Well, not really. I read
to me, like I hate to say that, but you know, which I say, to me, like I stopped in 2000, the last one, 2008, I think, when I voted for Obama. I was like, nope, hey, what's up? I was like, nope, never again. If I would not want someone that has epilepsy and seizures in a thing, because a lot of times, like I said, when those seizures come on, you know, they forget a lot of stuff, and it could be. I know a lot about it. My ex had epilepsy, so I know about the petite malls, static epileptic malls, you know, these different Mars, and how to deal. I dealt like 100 times. It fucking sucked ass.
Well, you know why Eisenhower hid the fact he was in a wheelchair, right? It's because he didn't want to show weakness to the
America.
He didn't want to show weakness. Yeah, he didn't want to show America as weak, and since he was in charge of the country, he didn't want to present himself as
well. And actually, the press also too back then, they respected the fact that he did that and did him about that too. So that's how it goes also back to respect. You know, you gotta have it to earn, you know, to get it stuff too. So, but initially, he was not respected coming in. Like I said, it seems like I'm a Trump supporter saying all this shit. I'm not. You know, I just like the fact that he don't give a fuck about what he's doing. You know, the cowboy, the maverick. Like I said, to me, like I said, having that issue with epilepsy or even McCain having a vote when that shit's affecting. If you look into that shit is bad. And like, to me, like I said, that they cannot make a coherent or something like that when they're in that kind of state of mind. Or they can't. They should not be someone in charge, something like that. That's why I said I deal with see it up front, like I said. And you want someone like that to have the nuclear football and shit like that? Hell no, you know. So, but the same thing. Trump was not a politician and anything like that. Just a businessman that literally was the American dream. That he fucking in America you could buy whatever you want to be, and he pretty much, you know, you could buy whatever you want. He pretty much bought. I would say he bought the presidency. I would say that.
With his own money.
It's money. It's always money, dude. Always money.
Yeah. No, I said with his own.
Well, we got two with them. That's true.
Yeah, because yeah. Night, what was that? Oh, don't pay attention to that. Twisted. Oh, why did it cut you out? Oh, anyway, I don't know why it did. Did it just time me out?
You have emotes. You have emotes on your Nightbot. You gotta fix that, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought I shut. Sorry about that. Yeah, I thought I shut down.
Yeah,
I thought I shut down Nightbot.
No, the only thing you gotta keep for that one is like links and what's the other one? Links and like some bad words. You know, I hope you have some bad words on Nightbot filtered in there. Like, you know.
No, I put mature audience on Nightbot. How do I demod Nightbot?
No, you don't need to mod them. You just go to the settings and you put what he can say. So you turn off the sensitivity. It says high or low. So you put that one on 0 for emotes and 0 for like caps and 0 for and this is like people, like some people like to have caps. I don't give a fuck. But
no,
I turned it off. I turned it off too. Pretty much everything except for links and something else. Links and
I give up on I give up on Nightbot for now. So I'm just trying to get rid of it.
Right.
Unmod it.
You just take it off your channel. You go to Nightbot's actual Nightbot and say.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Boom.
It's pretty simple, yeah. You just actually go with the permissions and boom, that's it.
I'm banning Nightbot.
That's great. You should actually call that. Nightbot's been timed out. Nightbot's been banned.
I'm banned. You just see, like, Danger Close just banned Nightbot. There you go. Rest in peace.
Wow, that's funny.
That's it. Banned. They know.
And Twisted, you're gonna have to wait to get that thing until after we come back from Vegas, but that it's gonna cost me a penny, dude, to mail it.
To send it?
Yeah.
How much is it gonna cost you to send it?
Because it's fucking heavy, dude. Both of those together.
Oh, you're sending them 2 things.
Yeah, because it's the power supply, the 300 watt power for it also. Because I don't know if this power. I mean, it came with it, but I have to buy 600 watt for this one to go for the 1080. You know, so there's extra 600 watt power supply to go for the 1050 one.
No, he has a good power supply. He just doesn't have a video card.
Oh, okay then. Okay, I was thinking that also too. I thought he didn't actually have anything. Okay.
I don't know, Twisted. What? Oh, don't need the PSU. You got one. Yeah. See. Well,
okay.
Yeah. All he needs is the card.
Okay. Well. Let me go to. I gotta send some stuff to my mom too, so I'll send. I'll go tomorrow and see how much it's gonna cost me. And I'll just send it then. I got you.
Dude, use a flat rate box. It's gonna cost you.
Well, see my
$10.
My business.
$10?
My business address is to UPS.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I go and send it to there. That way, if people want to send stuff to, you know, to me or whatever, the reviews and all that stuff, they can send it to the business thing now. That way, it's on my address, you know.
Okay, I was like, you can trust Twisted. I know Twisted.
Okay.
Yeah, you can trust Twisted.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, either way, I can do either both addresses or not. You know, I can do when I get there.
Yeah, that way you don't have to send it through UPS.
Oh, I think they have a Black Friday sale, or they have one coming up.
I love nipples. Whose nipples? Mine. But
I love nipples.
Oh God, where were we?
No, I'm saying, you know why? I think you know why you took off the emote thing, because I always spam. I spam Dr. Disrespect emotes all the time. You didn't remember?
Yeah, I know. You leave like half a page.
Well, there's nothing else going on there. I just write up the chat. It was Dr. Disrespect. It's always funny, dude. Everyone always laughs with that shit, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, the Dr. Disrespect. But I guess you're not, because you're one of the truth people, you know. So not one of the truth people, like, you know, you're affiliated. So you're a lot of people like, oh, the Dr. Disrespect.
No, it is. I used to actually.
It's
I
entertainment.
enjoy,
That's all. It's just entertainment.
yeah, I enjoy his streams, but it kind of went downhill a little.
Well,
It kind of went a
sex
little.
skate. His sex skate was kind of bad. So
Yeah, that kind of killed it.
dude, that's the thing that who. That's the funniest thing about that. The guy that actually caught that Burger Planet is he's affiliated with Vice Poseidon.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, I know Burger Planet.
Oh, you seen
was
that?
It Burger? Was it Burger Planet?
Yeah, it was Burger
called?
Planet that got him, dude. Yeah, all drunk and shit, dude.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of people in that thing. He had Jericho and who else was in there? There's tons of people around there, dude.
Ring of Elisa. Not now. We're in a podcast.
No, if you're gonna, I'm going right now, dude. If you're gonna, I'm actually up right now. If you're gonna play, I'll play right now, dude. I've been playing it, dude. Actually, been playing it more than Call of Duty.
We got 30 more minutes, then we can play a couple rounds.
Yeah, dude. It's great, dude. It's I think it's fun, dude. The helicopter, it's more of a challenge to me, dude. I mean,
What, Ring of Elysium or
no, re-releasing it because that one they have a chopper at the end, so they have 4 spots for the chopper. So the first 4 people to get in there can do it, or if you can kill everybody too and you can take the chopper by yourself.
No, you're talking about Ring of Elysium?
Yes,
or...
yeah, Ring of Elysium.
Okay.
It's to me, dude. It's fun, dude. I love it. You can glide. You can use your hang glider, and whenever you can use a rappel, or you can use a snowboard also.
I'm waiting for Twisted to come on Hangouts and have a debate with us. Not a debate. It's like a good discussion. Because us military guys know how to have a good discussion on shit in the world and around it.
So I can get it going right now. Here's the Ring of Elysium screen. Boom. That's it right there. I already have that thing already ready to go.
Yeah. I just gotta switch my thing.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I won't stream it though. I maybe record it or something. No, that's what I play for fun. That's what's good about that. I like.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good to play for fun, not to stream anything now, dude. It's old school.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go from a podcast into a stream. You gotta go from.
No, I'll definitely end the stream. It was
Yeah.
just, like I said, I just play for fun. I actually, like I said, I actually been doing that every couple. I'll play for like an hour and then turn it off, and I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'll just play for a little bit to make sure I still got it. Keep the head coordination a little up there. Still got to be 50%. Accurate for me. Like I'm too old for that shit, really.
Grandpa Gaming. Who's that? Never heard.
Grandpa Gaming? Oh yeah, dude. He killed me twice in Ring of Elysium, and he thought I was stream sniping him. I was like, no, that was. I had no idea how this happened. All of a sudden, he killed me. Like, no way, Grandpa Gaming just killed me, dude. I went over there, and I was like, no fucking way. He was in the tower. He fucking killed me. I think. I don't think I have it on there, but then I think it was probably like an hour or two later. He killed me again. I like, no fucking what? No, did he kill me again? No, he was in my game. That's what happened. He was in my game. He was killing people. Like, no fucking ways in my game. And I was out. I died outside of the storm, the ring.
Oh.
And then I was like, nah, damn it.
Been with him for like 2 weeks now. Nice.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, if you're on there, like, see, he knows. I bet you just play so long that in Ring of Elysium you'll catch up with some of these people, like Dr. Disrespect. Supposedly, he was in one of our games last time. Like, no fucking way. And I checked that. I think it was a fake Dr. Disrespect. But I think I think on Ring of Elysium he's 2-time champion or something. His name. But
yeah,
he's on there, and like Viz, he's really good at Ring of Elysium. The other one, Visions, he's really good too. I know about all the people that play Ring of Elysium. Keen Slev, he's one, and also Ring of Elysium guy. There's tons of people like said that if you're playing, you'll see him on the thing. Like, holy shit, there's actually people in the game because it's easier to get games. It's easier to get in there and shit, dude. And it's free, free. Free on Steam.
I don't think I haven't even tried it yet. Have I tried it yet?
No, you should, dude. What time is it? It's only 10:30. Oh, 10:30 here.
We're wrapping up the stream anyway.
I was at 10:30 here. It's 9:30 for you guys. That's the thing too, guys. If I'm tired because Arizona time, I'm an hour ahead of you guys, so it's late for me always. But I'm always tired because I smoke too much.
There you have it.
But I literally said I work my garden 4 hours a day most of the time, and then my back gets out always. And then I try to take a nap during the day because I know, like, for this I have to.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I have
Frickin',
to.
we do this 2 hours Sunday, 4 nights a week. You know?
Well, me just editing all these fucking videos and look at
Yeah, you
like,
gotta-
all my
you
videos
gotta
I gotta
edit.
look at and shit. Literally terabytes of fucking videos and shit I gotta look at, you know. And edit
I got another.
name.
I got another disc in, which I will give you a copy when we meet in Vegas of it. It came in the mail, and I actually read through it. So the next one, so it's occult witchcraft and lore, 400 PDF, and these I looked through the books. They're not new books; they're the old books,
Okay.
old stuff. So the one that teeters on true before the factual the fiction idiots got a hold of it.
Before I got written.
It's
You get edited out.
it's actually really good. There's 400 books in there. I got one more coming in, and the other one coming in is strictly like paranormal, but this is like witchcraft and demonology and stuff like that. And my wife is giving me dirty looks, but I'm actually gonna dip into that. Oh, there she goes, rolling her eyes again.
I turn on the little ghost
But-
thing.
This is about concludes our stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me turn that off. Yeah, I just want to check it out. It's been on the whole time. The volumes are down. We're definitely gonna bring that. Oh shit, that had to be connected to. Wait, does it need Wi-Fi for that? No, it doesn't. Oh,
No,
dude.
it
Okay,
doesn't.
we're good there, and also bring my tablet too. We'll have both of them on.
Yep.
We're gonna. We'll be prepared, dude. We're gonna be set.
Oh yeah. You don't need Wi-Fi, dude. As long as like I said, on my phone it's 4G. When we parked at 4G, my phone is still gonna be mobile. Well, no, not really.
We
Because
could
I'm
turn on.
using it.
We could turn on mobile hotspot. I have a mobile hotspot too. If we need to, for at least to access the our laptops to go online and change shit or whatever. We could just turn it on or whatever.
Well, see, I'm gonna have a mobile hotspot just dedicated to the laptop that we're streaming off of.
That's why I want to get. That's why I want that gun run backpack, dude. Like I said, I'll pay the $150 and I'll pay what is it, a month or something, unlimited data and shit, dude.
It's five.
No, that's $500 for the backpack, but it's for the monthly service.
No, the backpack is 1,800.
No, the lowest one I think it was like 500, I think, and then it was like $150 a month or something.
No, you go to Gun Runner webpage, okay? For the full backpack because the live view setup that you need to connect all those Wi-Fi is $900 by itself, and then everything else is the cheap version. The most expensive thing is the live view.
That's expensive. I know that.
Yeah.
But I said that's what I'm pretty sure. Like I said, the live views of all the stuff that actually the golf channel I think is actually one that invented and not. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure the Golf Channel they're the first ones to start using that stuff.
So, if you go to the Gun Runner backpack, that's why I have that set donation goal right there, so we can build that backpack. But to get all the
I could have sworn when I said it was only $150 a month for unlimited data for like the cheapest one.
No, that's just for one. But if you want to combine all, it's $5.
Oh, okay. All the networks, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why I said Andy Malacas they pay for that shit because they got the money to do that. Ice Poseidon they have the money to pay for. I'm pretty sure Ice Poseidon, like I said, his things like what a $2,000 setup for his backpack.
It's 1,800 completely, and that's not the shit he breaks, because I'm sure he breaks a lot.
Yeah, his HDMI ports are always breaking them. So that's the other thing. Someone should invent a fucking never mind. I almost say it online, so I don't take that idea.
But I can tweak some stuff out to make it work for cheaper. Like the camera itself, I would go with the Wasp cam that I have, not the Sony one they have. The Wasp cam I was showing you. That would be perfect for it, and all that kind of stuff. But excuse me. We'll see how those donos come in.
Right.
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude tonight's open mic. We're coming back to you on tomorrow night, actually. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we added Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow night for a normal stream, not open mic, where we'll be talking about I'll figure it out.
Right.
I have a book called the Big Book of Secrets, which is it's a conspiracy book, and I'm gonna flip through the pages and stop and see where it goes. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for all you guys' support, and see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful night.
All right, guys. You have a peace of night. Peace, peace, peace. All right, and my guys. All right, guys. Let's end it here too. We're gonna go have a personal gaming between us and some of our fans, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Oh, I stopped the stream on accident.
That's all right. I'm on mine still. It's we're good. And I will talk to you guys.
No, I did.
I'll talk to you guys soon. Later. Peace and love. Have a great night. Later.